All right, everybody, and we are live with our audience. Hopefully, people. I don't know who's all viewing this. I know my girlfriend is, but hello, everybody, and we're back to having we're back to our normal session, Castles and Crusades. And look who's returned. It's Tobey, the one with
Hey,
the one with the orc that nobody liked. But I'm gonna actually point
or
about. But I'm gonna put something out there on stream right now, so that way he has it as evidence. It wasn't really anyone else picking on his orc. I'm going to say that right now. It was just me because he derailed my adventure. So we're even.
hey,
Just so you know, Tobey, we're even.
Hey,
Might want to keep it that way. Oh, and you're the reason why the whole party's poor. So
exactly. Apart from the fact he cost us the entire thing and caused Reisendorf to get taken over.
Yeah, you
how
caused
is that my fault? I wasn't there.
Exactly. We were. If we hadn't been there, we might have been able to do the place before the orcs took over.
You started a chain reaction of events. Tobey Greeny started a chain reaction of events that just was unfortunate for them right afterwards. They have not had any good luck since.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, but you were the one who got stuck in the chicken trap, and then you bumped
Again,
into me, and then
that's not my fault. That was DM discretion. That's how he introduced the character.
I know, but
I played the fifth.
the second we met your character, everything went to shit.
Yeah. Anyway, I exercise my right as the GM to end this fight, so that way we can keep going, guys.
Yeah, let's try and find some way to actually get the party together. This time, can we please?
So, hey, you know what? I threw you in there. That's my argument. I threw him in there, and I let you guys go to town on it. Okay. Yes, that is my fault, but that is my job. So sorry that I did my job for you. You know? So that was out of my hands. Anyway, let's go with some introductions and some refreshments on who is playing who, and we're going to start off with Colin. Colin?
Right. I am Shadow Wolf. I am an elf. I am a explorer, would-be lawmaster by trade. My main skills are sort of rogue. Let's be honest about this. If we're being meta here, I'm the party rogue, but the nice kind who doesn't steal off everybody that I know about. I'm the also, but the only person who's actually got decent range skills.
All right.
I think I'm the fastest member of the party as well.
Yes. All right, and let's go with PJMaybe. Who are you and who's your character?
Hi, I'm Rubble, the dwarven fighter, with a temper and a lot of lack of experience. So a young dwarf who's out to make a name for himself. And he's not doing very well. He's a bit clumsy, and he'll get there. Eventually. As long as somebody doesn't put him down a hole, he should be fine. Because he doesn't like holes.
No, that was awesome. I hope they heard that. They should have heard that. Anyway, all right, and going with the Witch King.
I'm the Witch King, and I am playing Azramir Bronzehammer, a cleric of Morg and a dwarf, and as established in the first session, I'm an upper class dwarf, and Rubble is a lower class dwarf. So
you can tell by the accents.
Yes, you can.
And then we're gonna go with the one that nobody cares about, Tobey.
I mean, I can leave if no one cares about me.
Okay, that was a joke. Come on now, don't be there. Tell me who you are. Tell us who you are and who your character is.
Hi, I'm Tobey, also known as the Punching Bag, and today I will be playing. I'm Greeny. I'm in a orc fighter.
Okay, lay off the accent a little bit.
But it's fun to be the character's voice.
Okay. I'm just kidding. But that was just not expected. And now for the one that everybody cares about, the GM. Hello, my name is Tabletop. My name is Tabletop Junkie. I am
Fuck
the GM.
you.
I am the GM tonight, and I'm going to be starving all these characters tonight. So we'll have to see if they all starve and die, or if they make it. We'll wait and see. All right. Since he never got enough attention in the past, we're going to give him more attention tonight and be very, very cool with him and everything. I'm going to have to talk about that later. All right. So, sorry, someone tried getting a hold of me, which was weird. Never actually got a message from them before. Now all of a sudden I'm getting messages. Anyway, that was a bit distracted. All right. So anyway, we're gonna start off with the person that has not gotten enough attention before in the past. He's gonna give us his undivided attention now. He is going to describe to me what he's been doing the last 2 weeks with this character. He has returned to Redwood, and he is at his home on a farm. Redwood is his home, and Redwood is filled with nothing but farmland, and he is tending to his land, of which has been suffering for no attention. Has actually just been getting attention the last 2 weeks, but he has actually been lacking attention for 2 weeks prior, so he's been having a lot of work to do. So, Tobey, you're going to tell us all the story about what your character's been doing for 2 weeks to retill your land, because you're a farmer. Retill your land, taking care of yourself, and making yourself money.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
the floor is yours, sir.
So Greenie has been tending to the family farm that he runs with himself and his step siblings, because he was adopted. And with his mother, if she's still alive. I don't know how long halflings live. Right, hold on. Let me find the god.
Hey,
Don't
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. If you want your mother there, your mother will be there.
Mother and father are there. I just remember, hold on. The god of halflings, there we go. Yeah. Raised by his halfling family. Hey. So he's helping running the farm, selling their stuff at the things, taking care of the orphans at the orphanage, because that's his business. Not business, but other family, because he was adopted, so we want to make sure kids who are like him were fine, and he's been making sure the town's been up and at him. He was then also getting informed that, 3 adventurers came through. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. I met them. They're not nice. Is just being an upstanding member of the community that he's always been a part of.
Well, I'm going to have you, sir, give me 2 wisdom checks. Is wisdom... First question I have for you, is wisdom prime?
No.
All right, I need 2 wisdom checks. They're going to be very simple, but you have to score 18 or better. So you will roll 1d20 plus your wisdom modifier plus your level.
Oh, plus my level?
Yep.
So level 1 plus 0, because my wisdom's 10. But 17 plus 1 is 18, so that's 1 pass.
All right, give me another one.
That second one is a fail. 14 plus 1 is 15.
All right. So you have not grown. You have successfully tilled your land.
Yay!
Getting ready for it to grow. However, the seeds are not growing. Something is wrong.
Big brother. Big brother. Puppy.
Your big brother is, just for sake of reference, because I'm gonna write this down too. Is your big brother a halfling too, or?
Yep.
Okay.
His entire family's halfling.
Okay, so you're the only orc. So you're the only orc in there. All right. I'm getting me a piece of paper right now. Because we're gonna have
his adopted family is. His biological family is still orc.
Okay, because if
this,
we'll talk later. I have every intentions of if this adventure keeps going like this, we're definitely gonna be diving into some of your guys' characters' backstories a little bit. So, all right, so, oh, thank you, honey. She brought me a clipboard. All right.
What's a dwarven name?
Dwarven name?
Yep.
That depends. There's a lot of them. Pick one.
Male dwarf. Give me a random male dwarven name.
Get it yourself. I'm writing this down.
Witch King? Rebel? Help?
Dorn Wolfhammer.
I don't know what the dwarf names are in this world. I mean, I just named my character Azramir because I thought it was cool and it sounded Tolkien-esque, and Rubble is just trouble.
Carrot
Sonnet, there you
Stormhammer.
go, I'll go with
Carrot
Sonnet.
Stormhammer.
I would go with something that sounds a bit Norse.
Yeah.
Storm
Sonnet. I'll go
Wolfhammer.
with Sonnet.
Aye.
Carrot
Go with-
Stormhammer.
What is it? So you say that again, please?
The Carrot Stormhammer on the grounds that you were all raised by halflings is
Stormhammer?
Yeah,
he's-
it's-
brother, did the
he's talking about Carrot from Discworld.
Oh no, he's asking his brother a question.
big buddy, did Uncle Stonehammer give us a proper plow?
I think we have a
He's
plow.
not growing yet.
I think we have a plow in the shack, buddy.
Is it not working? Because there's no seeds, no plant growth.
I think you tilled too deep and you didn't water it enough.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It looks like we're gonna have to replant this. Why don't you go into town and see if you can see if Father needs you to run some errands into town, buddies.
All right.
All right. So you go in and your father is just shaking his head because that is a lot of money lost already. And you know, he looks at you and he goes, Greenie, everything's okay. Don't worry. We'll make it this year for this season. You know, we're just gonna be a little bit behind, but I need you to run into town and fetch us some food from the grocery store, some bread, okay?
Okay.
All
I go to the bakery.
Yep, go to the bakery. All right. And don't talk to strangers.
But I know everyone in town.
We're everyone in town family.
But not everyone in town lives here. You know, we got travelers coming in and out, merchants, caravans. Remember, you're there to get bread. Don't let anyone sell you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, there you go, big guy.
Oh, thunk as he walks away.
You know, as you're walking away, your father looks at you and remembers the time that he found you in the woods as a little baby orc crying for his mommy.
It was
Around
mother
the flashback is a little blurry as he picks you up and he goes, "Oh, he's an orc. Well, you know what? You can't," and he says, "You can't bash one person for their entire species way of life, their entire culture. You can't bash one person for the majority. Granted, it is depending on how you're raised. So, you know, maybe if I raise this orc right with my family, maybe he can learn and teach other orcs that we can live in peace. Maybe this will be the dawn of a new way." And since you are religious, he does have the religion symbol of the halfling goddess, which is Yenna, which is the goddess of merchant and family. I believe is your god. So he believes that Yenna sent you to them personally.
Yeah.
And he has told you that story every day, and he is thinking about that. And as you're going away and walking away, I think you're thinking about that too, because you do love your family.
Really, your family lots.
So as you're in the town going to the bakery, we're gonna skedaddle over to the party, who is possibly sitting in the mud. Poor. We're gonna start off with Colin. Shadow Wolf.
Right.
What has Shadow Wolf been doing the last couple weeks to make money and to feed himself?
First question. How big a town is Reisendorf? Sorry, not Reisendorf, Redwood.
Redwood, bigger than Reisendorf. There's about roughly 35 to 5,000 people living here too.
Right, so it's got, what I'm thinking of is, the first thing is, the reason we got here was we needed to get hold of the authorities to let them know what happened at Reisendorf. So, presumably, the first thing we would have done would have gone to the guard, the governor, to the mayor, whatever the authorities were.
Mhm.
And then also helped settle the doctor, because obviously he's with, and he's going to need to, and I would imagine he could probably find somewhere wanted to.
Yes. You've already done all that, so you've settled him in. He did take. So for the week that you guys were on the road, he did make sure that you guys had enough supplies, and whatnot. He did pay you for the trip. But he didn't have a lot on him, so you've already spent that money. So now, what have you done recently to look for work in the town of Redwood, after letting the authorities know about what happened over in Reisendorf?
Well, the other thing I want to try to have done, especially having rechecked the map and things, is I also want to try to send a message one way or another, back to Elfheim, let them know as well, because it's close to their borders. So however the easiest way to do it, I don't know if there's such things as embassies.
Oh yeah, no, nope. There would be a messenger. There wouldn't be an embassy per se, but but there is like mail courier. There are couriers in this world. Actually, I think there's a whole thing on that. I think that's in the Castle Keeper's book. Let me pull that up.
That's fine. I mean, as long as I can do that, we can fill that in later. But as long as that's my first priority, is to get that information.
Well, I mean, it is going to cost. So, what did you do to get? So, let's start off with the first basic thing. What did you do to get the money to do this?
Right.
We could say you did it. We could say you did it as soon as you got back. But how did you pay for it?
What's the is there a sort of a town militia or anything in here?
I mean, there's town guards, but not really anything like a militia.
Well, I'm just wondering if there's anything I could do in the way of training range combat, or because obviously that's my main skills, or possibly the other thing would have been again, see if there's any clerical work needs doing, since I'm a literate a cleric of the writing kind, rather
yes,
than
actually, you did remember you've been actually chronicling the history of Reisendorf, and you have all the information that now the whole world is purview to, and you even have additional information on that. So you actually went to the head leader, head mayor of Redwood, and you actually turned the book in, and he did pay you a small fee. I need you to roll me I'm going to need you to roll me a wisdom check, please. And is your wisdom prime or no? No?
Prime.
All right. I need you to roll 1d20, add your wisdom modifier if you have one, plus your level. And then you need to score 18 or more, and let me know what you scored.
Not a lot. Sorry. 14.
14? Okay, so you did fail. However, so you did turn that book in, but and he did pay you. You did receive 1 gold piece for your trouble.
Okay.
So you at least got 1 gold piece to start off your first week, already being back.
Hey!
That's not something you turned in. That would be something you would turn in right away to chronicleize. But unfortunately, the mayor didn't really see to give you any more money, unfortunately, at that point. So what other kind of work will you be doing in the meantime?
Excuse me. What's that? Is there anybody need anything like that done again? Sort of letters, the clerical.
Unfortunately, this town is not really in need of anything like that. They already have all the resources they need. It's not an isolated town. This is actually a run-of-the-mill, like, caravans come through here. There is a constant caravan that comes through 3 of the towns plus the capital of Evermore, and it comes both directions throughout the week, every week, minus a couple days. So, unfortunately, nothing like that would be here.
Okay.
There might be, however, there are a bunch of farmlands, so maybe you could talk to some of the farmers.
I'm not sure what sort of thing they would need. They would want of my particular skill set.
You could catch vermits.
I was about to say I can also. I don't have the hunting if there is a hunting trapping skill, but I've got trapping. I've got moves. I've got the skill set to sort of do that sort of hunting type thing.
Yeah, let's say after you got that, you decided to, because you are near the redwood forest, which does have a lot of creatures in it. Let me see if I can pull something up for you real quick. I'm gonna pull something right out of my behind for you. Ooh. And I'm not going to make it too difficult because I wasn't planning on any form of battles, but we're going to have to do something real quick for you to get meat. Or at least food for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I mean, equally, I mean, if I can sort of do hunt and sell in town and that as well, if you know, I mean, or as I said, I mean, as was just said, I mean, you know, even if I sort of set in traps for catching, if people have got burning problems, that sort of thing.
How about this? Would you be, you know, you do hear about someone who needs help at night, needs a night job for you to watch their sheep due to coyotes. Coyotes are kind of heavy in the area right now.
Sorry, I lost you for a second there. What was that? A night shift doing what?
A night shift. One of the farmers needs help for you watching his sheep for coyotes, because coyotes have been breaking in and killing sheep in the area.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So you do go and do that. You don't really actually see any coyotes. You did keep the area very well warded off for the better part of the week. I just need you to real quick give me just another wisdom roll.
Another wisdom roll. Oh, that's a lot worse.
Well, what'd you get?
That's 6.
Oh, okay, that is worse.
What's your character's level?
No wisdom bonus, and the wisdom is not prime.
Okay, yeah, and unfortunately, I'm kind of going off of like there's actually a skill where you earn money in other tabletop games, and I'm kind of going off that, and unfortunately, it's wisdom. You know what? I'm gonna take pity on you real quick because we're gonna have to do this a different way because you did watch someone for a week and didn't have any problems, so we're gonna do this. You did help out a farm. They kept the coyotes, but because the law, did keep the coyotes at bay, that you didn't have any problems for a week. But they were only able to give you 6 gold pieces for the first week you were there. So for the first week completely, you collected up 7 gold pieces, which is more than enough to get a week's worth of food.
Okay.
All right. So what do you do for the second week leading up to the present day?
Question.
Yes.
And I suspect the answer to this one is going to be no, which is fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Can I as a character make arrows, or is that or is that going to be a separate skill?
That would be for arrows. That would be a crafting skill, and that would be, I believe, that's intelligence. But if you don't have crafting, that's okay. I said that will be an intelligence roll. So which is kind of good for you because I believe intelligence is your prime attribute. So give me 1 second.
Oh, it's more than that.
Yeah, it's your attribute. Yes, we're doing that. So if you want to make arrows, I will let you do an intelligence roll to make arrows.
Okay, right. So my base intelligence is only plus 1, but if wisdom of the age,
wisdom is because your wisdom is prime. It'll be
wisdom of the ages is the +2 to int checks because I'm an elf.
Yes, and since intelligence is prime, you don't have to make it score that high. So what'd you get?
Oh, good. I'm glad about that because so far I'm on that's 11.
Oh,
12 because I've got my yeah.
Okay, 12 is good. 12 is good.
That was not good.
So yeah, what'd you get on the die roll?
+8.
Oh, 8? Okay.
In bonus is 1, level is 1, and wisdom of the ages is 2.
Wow, you actually just made that. So
Yeah.
how many arrows are you looking at making?
However many you'll let me make.
I'll let you make like if you're I'll let you craft for that just 6 6 arrows.
That's fine, no problem. That's
Yep.
good enough.
Now, did you make them into your flaming arrows using that embalming fluid?
No, I'm gonna leave that on the grounds that that's something you said I can do relatively quickly, so I can do not quite on demand, but if I'm in the situation where I think I'm gonna like them, I'll do it then.
Okay, fair enough. All
They're
right.
just, so they're just gonna be.
All right. Well, for the 2 weeks that you've been there, you collected total. If you now is that everything you did for the 2 weeks?
Would I've been able to do something like sort of do a bit of hunting and selling stuff, selling food and selling what I catch or not?
Yeah, we say you probably came across a deer and you managed to kill the deer and sell it for sell it actually for a couple gold a pound. So I would say if you got a nice 20-pound deer, I would generally you're supposed to make a roll for that. You know what?
I mean, I don't have, because I can't remember if there's a hunting skill or not, but I suspect that's going to be survival, which is wisdom,
yeah.
which is not my time.
No. Well, without dragging it out, we could say you did manage to catch a deer. You did sell it,
Okay.
and you did manage to recoup. You did manage to grab 15 additional gold pieces out of that.
Nice.
But that's going to take up the rest of your week.
That's fine.
All right. Just remember to subtract 3 gold pieces out of it. Oh no.
Okay.
Subtract. Subtract 3. You can keep the rest.
I've got 15 for that.
Plus 7 from prior.
7,
So
yeah.
that is roughly 22. And so now you got 19 left.
Excellent.
All right. And then, all right. Now I need to know what Azamir and Rubble's been doing this whole time. Who wants to go first?
Do you want to go first, PJ?
Yeah, I'm okay going first if you wish. Let
Okay.
you give a wee bit more time to actually think of something.
Yeah.
Right, well, Rubble has been doing so well. He managed to get a job in a kitchen.
Oh, wow.
He's a spit dog. He basically keeps the spit turning and keeps the fire burning by cutting wood. He gets his meals. He gets a bed because he sleeps in the with the dogs, the spit dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing really well. He's got a nice warm bed with the dogs, and he gets his food thrown in, and all he has to do is walk for miles every day, nice and slow like a dwarf.
All right. Let me give me a. This will be a profession roll, so this will be a wisdom check. Give me a wisdom roll.
Right, it's 8, and it's definitely not my prime.
Oh boy. Well, you know what? You're not leaving empty-handed. Regardless, you did manage to secure yourself a gold piece.
Yay!
This town is not very wealthy. No one's helping.
We are but humble farmers. We are not made of gold.
Yeah, but the way I look at it is I got meals every day, and all I had to do was work for them. And I got a bed at night.
You know what? I'll give that to you. You made a gold piece, but they made sure that you got your lunch. You at least ate at least once a day, if not maybe a little bit more, depending on how generous they are.
Depends what they threw to the spit dogs, and I could fight for them.
That is true. All right. Well, is there anything else you're doing, or is that just everything you did for 2 weeks?
Well, that was basically most of the time. At night, I would basically try and hone my skills in battle. So basically, I would practice against in the woods with my axe, cutting trees, and just
Okay. All right.
coming back with some wood for the morning for starting the day off with the spit and having the fire. But so I would do that and using my axe to try and increase. I wouldn't say increase my skill. Try to increase my skill. Considering it's only cutting wood, it's not going to do a lot.
Yeah.
It's basically that's what he did at night. He basically went and cut the wood for the morning, but he used it to try and practice rather than just chop wood. He was actually trying to do some moves. Most of them failed, but one or two didn't fail as bad as they thought they would.
Okay. All right.
It's a battle axe. It's not a woodcutter's axe.
Well, you at least got your food. You got at least 1 gold piece to show for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't do much for the present day, but you know what? You at least survived in the last 2 weeks, so that's saying a lot. Some I would say Shadow Wolf had to work a little bit harder, but he made it too. He actually had to go hunting and came back, and he probably came back with dirt and grime and didn't have a shower for weeks, or at least a few days.
Yeah.
And Greenie, he can't grow plants.
Hey, he has more than one job, okay? He looks after the orphanage, the town guard, because he helps them out.
All right, what does
No rubbish.
Azramir.
do? Yeah, I was gonna say a simmer for some reason.
Azramir.
What is Asmir doing for his 2 weeks of downtime?
So, first, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are there any dwarves in Redwood?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then he's just tending to his flock.
Ah, okay. So you're spreading the good word of Morg, the god of creation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what? Let's see how well of a good see, now that would not be just a profession roll. That would be a charismatic roll.
No, that's
Not wisdom?
What's up?
Not wisdom?
Let me guess. Wisdom is prime, so you've been itching for this one. You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give you wisdom. It'll be the same thing as everybody else. Wisdom. Give me a roll and let's see how well you've been tending to your flock. Let's see what the offerings have provided you.
I got a 9. Great.
Well, don't forget to add.
Oh,
your
it's
level?
+2, so it's 10. I got a 10.
How average of you?
So you have gotten in total 15 silver pieces.
Okay.
For the now did you want to try and repeat that roll for a second week?
Yes.
All right, try that again.
Let me just note down that I currently have 25 silver pieces accounted for, and then let's roll again. 13! I succeeded.
All right, that's better. That's much better. So, and for the second week, you said 17. For the second week, you actually did get 10 gold pieces. So you had a better turnout for the second week when you were giving your preachings of Morg, the god of creation, and you have actually inspired the morale of Redwood. People are working better. The economy has actually gone up a little bit. Sales have gone up. People are in a more joyous attitude. There's even dwarves that are whistling down the road.
Oh, and just to be clear, I didn't roll a 17, I rolled a 13.
Oh. Well, you rolled a 13. What was it after you add in your stats? Which is, remember, your wisdom modifier and your level.
Yeah, it's +2, so it's a 13 total.
Oh.
Because I rolled 11, and then...
Oh, okay. I'm still giving you 10 gold pieces for that. That's still a success. Because remember, the minimum is 12.
Uh-huh.
So, all right. So I'm still going to give you 10 gold pieces for that. So you did succeed. And so, yeah, you did a little bit better than most people. And yeah, so now it's been 2 weeks. You guys are on a bright sunny day. It's probably nice, decent weather out because this has technically been 2 weeks later. It's been 3 weeks since you guys were over in Reisendorf. It is now the 5th day of Jester Fool. This is the week. This is the month of joking around and people picking on people and actually having a fun time and remembering that, you know, that even though that you do pranks, it is only in good fun, that you don't really hurt anyone's feelings. So that is the month of Jester Fool. So yes, it is the 5th day of Jester Fool. When we left off, it was like the 12th day of Everlight. So that is how much time has passed. You guys are in a new month. You guys have not gotten an adventure yet. But you guys are getting ready. What do you guys are getting ready to do on this great, wonderful day? Meanwhile, Greenie's is at the bakery, getting bread.
Bread.
Hey, Greenie, what's going on? Said the baker.
Male or female at the counter?
We're gonna say female.
INT. I need to buy bread.
I need bread. How much would you like? How much did your dad give you?
Shows him the amount. Shows her the amount that I was given.
All right. So he actually. So they said, oh, okay, yep, this works, and so they pass over some bread. Let me see. What is bread gonna cost?
Yeah.
Where's the bread? Oh, you know what? I'll just go to my screen. Here we go. Bread. All right. So he gives you 10 loaves of bread because he had 10 silver pieces in there.
Thank you.
Yep. And then you got to take it back home for dinner.
Yep.
All right. So you're walking on the street, and as you're walking on the street, hey Rubble, give me a perception roll. That will be your wisdom.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
12. But
12?
it's not a prime.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Greenie, give me a wisdom check. And is it a prime?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you get?
Plus level, right?
Yeah.
14 total.
Okay. So as you're whistling, you hear someone else whistling. What is Rubble whistling?
No, now you're asking.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi
I'm
ho.
going to avoid that one.
Hi ho. Away we go.
Work. He's
I know what
basically
you're
just he's singing a song about dogs. He's whistling about
You're-
dogs.
Okay.
You're whistling Tyrion's theme from Game of Thrones.
Okay. Wow. Well, as you two are whistling, you guys pass each other, but you don't notice each other, and you continue on.
Yay. He doesn't notice a 7'1" tall orc covered in plate mail. Yay.
And he doesn't, and you don't notice him.
Yay.
All right. Ezimir, give me a perception roll.
Okay. And then I don't think is perception a skill?
No, it's wisdom check. Sorry.
Okay. So it's +2. And I got a 21.
Oh, so as Greenie is whistling and carrying his 10 loaves of bread, Azimir notices this big orc that looks familiar crossing his path. But real quick, does Greenie notice him? Give me a wisdom check. Mind you, no one is stealthing. We're just doing this for fun.
6.
Yeah, you don't notice that dwarf at all. But Esmir does notice Greenie.
Just bobbing, shaking my head, smiling, whistling. No cares in the world.
Going home, got the bread. Going home, got the bread.
Actually, instead of saying anything to Rubble,
Life is good.
looks back at Greenie and then does double take and then puts his head down and says, "Come on, Rubble, let's get going."
Let's get the hell out of here.
Don't want to start another fight.
You're damn right.
It's my home turf, damn it.
So that's what happened.
All right. How does Rubble respond to Esmir's anxious, anxiety on leaving?
Where are we going? Where we going to?
Just over there.
Okay.
I'm
What
going
else
to
to
tell you
do,
a
mate?
story about Morg and how he created the dwarves.
Ah, so Morg was my father.
In a sense, yes.
And I thought
Ah,
Greenie was an idiot.
I didn't know my dad was a god. But there you go. My mother and father created me. That's all I need to know.
But someday we'll have to work on your education, there, Rubble.
And it's books and stuff, isn't it? Not much good.
Fairly, just
As long as
worry.
the paper's soft, that's all that matters.
The paper will be soft, I assure you.
Good. I'll put one of them in my pack.
So we travel over to the area far away from Green, and I start telling them about the parable of Morg's creation of the dwarves and how the dwarves were born, the fathers of the dwarves, the 7 fathers of the dwarves spread across the world, and the mothers of the dwarves in the south.
And you bore him so much to death before anyone knew it. You guys are all 3 sitting at like you, Rubble, and Asmir, Rubble, and Shadow Wolf are all sitting at the inn, getting ready to have some drinks. And Shadow Wolf walked into this whole mess, wondering what the hell's going on.
Does Shadow Wolf say anything to the long, drawn-out conversation that Rubble is probably half asleep listening to? I mean, I don't know. Is Rubble
I'm like,
to it, or is he engaged in the discussion?
He's almost asleep.
Okay.
I'm like,
I lost you a couple of times. There, but actually, what I'm probably doing actually is taking notes.
Oh, nice.
I mean, you're expanding on a religion. You're expanding on a dwarven religion, dwarven history, mythology. There's more lore for me to learn.
Of course. I'll tell you as much as I know, Shadow Wolf.
I mean, I just
Watch it, Shadow Wolf. She'll tell you about her brothers and sisters. She's been talking about her mum and dad for ages.
PJ, you know that Azimir is a male dwarf, right?
Aye, that's what I said. I says he'll be telling you about his mum, his brothers and
sounded like you
sisters.
said she.
Yes.
No,
yeah, that's what I thought you
it's
said
a
too.
Scottish accent. It's basically
James Bond.
it's James Bond. It's Bond. Yes, Miss Moneypenny. So you better watch. You'll be. I see where you get it because I actually put a lisp in it. The better watch. It's so I did it too quickly. You better watch. He'll be actually telling you about his brothers and sisters. He's done nothing but tell me about his mum and dad for ages, and he's got a lot of them. He obviously wasn't listening to the stories. He sort of drifted off, and he heard you talking about your the fathers and mothers. So he just assumed you were talking about your family.
7 fathers and 5 mothers. I don't know.
I had.
Maybe
These weird
dwarves
high
like
dwarfs, these weird high dwarfs, they get up to weird stuff.
Oh, no wonder you're a pious man.
So, at what point does
Father,
Greenie,
forgive me.
what point does Greenie enter the scene?
You tell me that. I'm on my way home.
No, you already made it home. You already got your bread. They already gave you food. What else? So would Greenie ever go to the inn in this town?
It's basically where everyone has meetings in public.
Yeah.
That's why they're called pubs.
You know what? No, he's part of the town's guard. He does. It's so.
Yeah, but there's no issues. They don't need any more guards. You're off for the night. They told you stand down, Greenie, and go have yourself a happy drink.
Over everything.
What's up?
Oh no, I'm saying a monthly meeting, as in like we meet up to discuss what we're going to do that month.
Yes, that was on the 1st. This is the 5th. That was 4 days ago.
Oh shit.
I don't know for that.
There's any reason for him to be there. He's meeting a friend. I don't know.
so
Him and his brother want to get drunk.
all right.
They've had a long day.
So suddenly, you guys see, everyone does see this halfling comes in, and then right behind the halfling, this big orc just enters the room.
Hi, friends.
I know everyone in the village. I assume they respond.
Everyone's like,
friends.
Greeny!
Azramir is averting his eyes and covering his face.
And Rubble is
I'm
just
surprised
looking.
you guys didn't know this was his regular bar because his picture wall was undefeated drinking champion.
Really?
That's what I'm going with.
all right.
Or just drinking champion.
All right. Hey, Greeny, are you suddenly someone in the bar goes, Greeny, are you challenging anyone tonight? I think we can get some contestants. And you see this human go, I'll take him on. Drinking champion, let's go. And everyone starts putting in money into the pot. And so far they're up to, let's see how far they're up to. You know what? We're going to say right now you guys see 100 gold pieces.
Woo, I like that.
Who else is going to join in? The buy-in is 5 gold pieces. And so there's about 50 people in the bar that's going to try and outdrink Greeny.
No, but Azramir is gonna bet on Greeny.
Yeah.
What does Rebel do?
Rubble's just sitting staring. No idea what's happening. There's this big orc in the middle of the thing, and nobody's reacting the way he's expected. Oh my god, him again.
They bring out kegs of ale, and everyone, there's like 50 people all in there. So yeah, all right. So the pot is at 100 gold pieces, and so everyone's betting on themselves. So the winner gets the plaque and gets to split the gold with the winner. So whoever bets in the win, and it's at 100 gold pieces right now. Well, actually, we're gonna say it's gonna be at like 200 gold pieces. And then so the winner gets half, and then whoever wins gets half. All right. So bets have been placed, and give me a Constitution roll there, Greeny.
So 20, and Constitution is my is a prime.
Oh yeah. Nat 20. So you drink.
Oh no, not net.
Oh,
Total is 20.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so doesn't matter. You still succeed because it's still prime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you still succeeded. All right. So you put away 3 mugs of ale, and like.
Oh, and they're probably greeny sized.
No, they're regular size.
Ah, okay.
But you just do 3 where everyone else just did their 1, and like 10 people drop out. We weeded out the people who started drinking earlier. All right, again, give me another Constitution roll.
Greeny will say,
This is where you distinguish the boys from the men. Drink!
Right, I'm A, keeping a careful eye on seeing how it's going to see if it's going to be worth putting some money on Greeny, and B, I'm going to quietly say to Rubble, I know it's odd, but remember, this is his hometown. He told us this. And it's obviously, and they're obviously getting on with him, so he's obviously... He's obviously unusual for an orc.
Now I know why Azamir told us to leave our weapons behind.
Yep. So as I said, be careful. Remember, this is his hometown. He's obviously friendly with these people. So we remember, he's obviously not your typical orc. I don't like orcs either, right? I don't trust orcs either.
I don't like the town.
Well, I know you guys have got a history with them, and I understand that. But remember, this guy would appear to be... He's not typical orcs. You need to wonder if he's even raised by orcs. Odd as that may sound. it's almost as if he doesn't realise he's an orc.
As you guys are talking, you hear, "Huzzah! 20 more people have dropped out." There's only 30 people left, including Green. 29 regular people and Greenie.
So the betting on this was winner take all, wasn't it? Rather than
Winner splits half the pot with the actual person who wins the drinking contest.
Oh, and by the way, I put 5 gold pieces in.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're at 205 gold pieces.
So
Oh, you know, Greenie put stuff in for himself, and he put in 10. Let's see. I'm confident.
Okay, so we're going to say 300 gold pieces. There we go.
So the winnings are split between half the winnings go to whoever wins.
Yep.
And the other half is split between everybody that bet on them, right?
Yes. It almost seems like a rigged game because he's pretty much known as the champion. So.
Yeah.
Oh hell. Anyway, can I get another Constitution roll there, Greenie?
Do I get resistant to diseases from his character thing?
Oh yeah, that counts.
Oh,
Wait. Does it say disease or toxins of any kind?
Orcs are resistant against diseases. A +4 bonus to all disease saving throws.
Oh no. It has to say toxins.
Okay. No, so 16.
16? All right. Well, the other 29 people threw up. You won. And you drank total of 10 mugs of ale. You are feeling however, you are still feeling very, very, very good. You decided to get brave and you took the whole keg and you are just drinking it as your victory prize.
No. He doesn't want that. He wants the gold. Gold.
Oh, they're giving you the gold. All right, so we're gonna say you yourself won 150 gold pieces, and the two player characters did get. We're gonna say 15 gold pieces each.
Do I get more because I did bet on myself?
Greenie gets 150.
Okay.
And Azimir and Shadow Wolf gets 15 because apparently 10 people betted.
Okay.
And then you took your
my brother and go.
Then you took your victory chug.
Huh?
Then you took your victory chug.
Yeah.
And then that's it. No, we're not gonna make you roll anymore. You obviously
no, he's gonna go to his
vulnerable.
brother and go.
See, Bobby, I get 150. You get 15. It's okay that I didn't do the fun right.
Actually, your brother's laying there passed out. He was one of the contestants.
He picks him up, puts him on his shoulder.
He's puked all over himself.
I just pick him up, put him on my shoulder.
It's okay. You'll live. I thought I told you to not challenge the champ.
Pelts and skins as well.
All right. Well, as the party's getting wild up, suddenly someone says, "Please, I need help. I need to speak to any adventurers that will listen to me." And you see this guy. He's in this armor. You see this knight in tethered armor, and he's got bruises all over his face, and he looks like he's really badly banged up.
Azimir heads over to him as quick as he can.
Please, I need anyone who's going to listen. We need help.
Where's what?
What happened?
What's happening?
The keep that's guarding the borderlands, out in the mountains towards Garudan. The human territory. We're being invaded by the Alliance of War.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's no good.
They're an alliance of many different creatures that are forming a massive army to invade Evermore. And they're starting with the keep. We can't hold them back for long. It took me a lot of travel to get here. So I need adventurers that are willing to put their lives on the line to see if they can invade their base and see if we can put a stop to this.
He will volunteer. And so will Rebel and Shadow Wolf and Greenie.
I'll make that 3 weeks travel, by the way, guys.
Yeah. I'll be coming up with some stuff for that, so don't worry about that. Let's
No, I'm
Greenie
just-
approaches the
I'm
man and
just-
goes, "You deserve drink."
How
What did
does
he say?
Greenie approaches the man and goes, "You deserve drink here."
the
Can
guy
I also-
the guy like falls over because he's tired. You can see he's exhausted. So you pour it right down his throat just a little bit so that way he can stay hydrated.
And could I point out that most of that is through mountains, so it's probably longer than that, and it's probably we've almost got to go past Reisendorf to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they're not, because obviously this is the adventure hook. But it's sort of 3 weeks plus travel away.
I mean, yeah. He could have, yeah, so it's like 3 weeks ago, so
No.
I mean, the army advanced really fast.
Well, you guys don't know when this army was fully put together yet either.
Oh,
Sorry, I lost.
The Alliance of
Bloody
War
you.
is not the same as the Grey Spear Orc clan.
oh,
Nope, those are totally two separate factions.
All right. Right. Okay.
Orcs are in the Alliance of War, but those are defective orcs that do not believe in the orc way, and they would like to ally themselves with other. The Alliance of War, to give you guys a little bit of a backstory about what the Alliance of War is originally intended, is to take all the land from everybody, including the orcs. It's a band of group of people that creatures that actually band together, made an alliance. It's mostly been forged by the goblins and the hobgoblins and the kobolds.
well,
Yeah. Orcs are not fully part of the Alliance of War.
well, we have our hook. So,
The guy mentions
Yeah.
the guy mentions if you guys accept, there will be payment.
of
You
course.
had me at money.
I presume you've also got supplies in the way of weapons, etc.
Yes, stuff that you can buy. Unfortunately, the economy at the keep is a little bit inflated at the moment, just to let you guys know, but we do have shops that you can requisite weapons and stuff and you know whatever you may need, but I mean, we are going to have to charge because we have to keep the keep going. If the keep falls, then we won't have anything protecting the border. And Evermore will never get a warning, especially after we've already heard that Reisendorf has fallen. That's why I came all the way down here. As you guys head up, if you guys
That's shocking to Greenie. Greenie goes, "Wait, what?"
Yes, Reisendorf was taken over by the Orc clan, the Grey Spear Orc clan. They now
No.
chased out. They've either killed all the citizens there or they've ran them off.
We know.
That's
we
not
know
good.
that.
Well, Greenie didn't know. Greenie asked, so.
Well, there weren't as many as there were before, but we are aware of this.
Yep. So, I'm going to try and head to Evermore and see if we can get troops up there for reinforcements because we are dwindling low.
Okay, well, we'll travel with you and protect you, but we need to get supplies real quick. So,
Okay. All right. Well, Redwood would actually have some of the supplies you guys may need. So, such as general stores and stuff like that you guys can get. I would say it would still pretty much be early enough to where if you guys want to get that stuff tonight, be more than willing to.
okay.
Looking up and down thing. I'm not sure. Oh. Question. Looking at the map, how navigable are the rivers?
The rivers are about a mile wide.
Excellent. So they're navigable and they're going to be fast travel.
Yes.
Can
if
we
you-
look
if you
quicker
can-
to
if
travel?
you can get a boat.
So Looking at them, well, there's a big gap in the middle of the map, but looking at what I remember of the map, if we go to Calandra, I think I'm trying to remember what the map looks like.
Yep, there's Calandra.
We can get. It looks like we can get a river up past High Forge. Possibly appears. It seems to go almost as far as the keep, but I'm not sure because I'm not sure what's past High Forge.
Or are we going to the fort goalie or the keep?
You've put the map on actually over the avatars.
Oh crap! I totally forgot about that. My bad. I was
Oh, yeah,
trying to do that.
I've got the map up. I didn't realize you got the map up. I've got the map up in.
Yep. Well, no, I had it in the smaller screens, but I can at least put it up on the bigger screen too. So let me open that up. And I totally forgot. Yep.
I've actually got it up in. I've actually got it up in another window, but there's.
Yep. And the only other. All right. So I'm gonna put this on the secondary screen share here. Now the only problem is the map that you guys will see on here will not be
Well, as I say, I'm sort of going partly within character. Excuse me. Sort of, for character-wise, I'm sort of going partly from memory, from what because I don't think I have a map with me, but having sort of, I explained a lot. Having sort of seen the, having examined maps and seen maps and having I don't have a good memory, so I'm sort of going partly from memory.
Right.
Well, if we go, well, we can walk from Redwood
Character
to the
point
river.
of view.
Or we can walk from Redwood to, well, we can't get to Calandra because it's surrounded by the river, but we can cross the river to Calandra and get a boat there. But if we're going to the keep, we can take it all the way to Reisendorf, but then we have to go by foot.
No. What? No. I'm not sure because I'm trying to remember from what I remember of the map. There's a river comes down from the keep.
Yes,
now I don't know.
Yep.
It may or may not actually connect up. Somewhere just past High Forge. There's a river goes up to High Forge, but last map
It goes
I
up
saw
to the
didn't have anything much.
Pendralin Estate, which is past High Forge.
How about this? How about this? Because your characters may know that area, but may not know that area well. The messenger that brought you to help out, that is putting you guys together. Let him guide you to there. So if you guys do want to go to High Forge, we can plot a trip there, but he will guide you from there all the way up to the keep.
Okay, now I'm just thinking because it looks to be the much quicker route. Is what I'm thinking. If that river goes as well, I think it goes.
Yeah, but we're the messenger would know better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and I'm the messenger, so let the GM do it.
Yeah. And what's a High Forge?
High Forge is actually another town. I think I don't have my notes in front of me for High Forge at the moment, but I think it's actually either a town or a city. So there's stuff there for weapons and stuff. In case you guys don't want to buy anything in Redwood.
That's what I'm thinking is that it might be. Yeah, because what we can do is if it can we can sort of find out from him some more information about what's going on up there, maybe what we may or may not need to do, and so on. What sort of supplies we might be useful to have.
Right.
And if it's a much larger place, there might be better quality kit available.
Yeah, it might be.
Because better quality weapons aren't that much more expensive. Armor is another matter entirely, but if we go weapons,
Does anyone else have any other ideas about how to travel?
Well, all Rubble knows is when these were all discussing, he went away back and got his axe, and he's standing there going, "I'm ready to leave now."
He's ready to jump into this adventure.
Sadly, Granny probably did the same thing. But his mind is, we can stop by Reisendorf and kill the orcs there.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
There's
do
an
that.
entire tribe of them. We
Yeah.
took out. How many did we reckon we took out, guys?
You took out
Probably
20.
not. Probably not enough. It's probably a good idea. Send them in.
You killed 26,
I thought it was
Killed
28.
26,
leaving 94 left.
26, 28. But
And that was 3 weeks ago, and they can replenish their numbers.
We're gonna just head for the keep. So, like,
How do you guys want to?
Or-
So if you guys remember correctly, and I hate to bring this up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. How would you guys all react to Greenie wanting to go to the keep and assist the messenger, since you guys' last interaction with each other has not been that great?
well, I mean, I was like, Azimir was the one to volunteer everyone, and he purposefully said Greenie was gonna join us because he wants Rubble to get over this hatred of orcs. At least this.
Rubble's ignoring Greenie as if he's not there.
Wow. Well, Greenie
Well,
volunteered because he needs the cash for his family and for the orphanage.
Yes, that is a great way of looking at that.
Rubble
Do say that.
volunteered so he can get out of the town of orc lovers.
Actually, I've got another question. Borders wise, where is the entire forest up there, Elfheim? How much, where is effectively the border between Elfheim and Evermore?
The Elfheim begins at the forest, at the first forest
Right.
tree. So once you leave the mountains, once you cross the mountains over into Elfheim, that is Elfheim. Like once you cross from the mountain range to the
So, like
forest, that is it.
one hex away from the keep.
Let me see about that.
I'm just thinking. That's what I'm saying. Because
No, the dense forest, not the hills.
Right, okay, no, that's okay. That's fine. Thank
Yep.
you. That's what I was going to say. Because
those are the hills with trees. It's
Yeah,
the
no,
more
that's-
dense forest, which is the three trees put together.
that's fine. That's okay. Thanks. Yeah, that's what I was asking because. Yeah, but that's still pretty close.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, we got 2 people ready to go. Where's Shadow Wolf and Azimir? I did it. Azimir at with this.
Azimir is getting ready to go. So, how much is the rations? Are we getting a discount on them? Or?
You can get 1 day's worth for 5 silver pieces, or you can spend 3 gold pieces to get 1 week's. You're gonna need about if you want to make a pit stop on the way. If you guys are gonna walk there, I recommend making a pit stop over in High Forge and pick up some more before continuing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have a week's of 1 week rations.
Or you could just buy all the rations here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that'd be 2 weeks worth. 3 weeks worth. So, or you could buy all the rations here and have 3 weeks worth going over there, which would be a total of 9 gold pieces. 9 gold pieces gets you 7 days. Oh, no. 3 gold pieces get you 7 days. 9 gold pieces get you 21 days.
So 9 gold.
I will be spending my gold for my share of the rations. So, I could buy rations for everyone, I guess, but I don't know, but what about water? How many days of water do we have? And I don't know if there's any streams or rivers nearby that we can refill them at.
You actually, you know what? He was actually, Shadow Wolf was strategically planning that. If you go along the river, the stream would be good enough for you to do that.
Okay, we'll do that then.
So if you go up the coast of High Forge, you guys would actually have enough. Actually, you guys would have more. You wouldn't even need to buy any water until you get to High Forge.
Okay.
So you don't even need to buy water right now.
I don't.
No. Well, I mean, if you want to, water is actually the cheapest thing on the menu. Let me see, how much does water? Yeah, that is the cheapest thing on the menu. That is only like a single copper piece. So, yeah.
I will get. Well, how much water can we carry with us? First of all, because water's pretty heavy.
Do you have a water skin?
Yes, I do.
Water skin.
I know, but how much is in that?
Well, a full water skin actually is about three. It's 3 points. Yep.
3
But I'm
encumbrance.
wondering how many days of water could you get out of a water skin?
3 days.
Okay.
I'm sure it says 3 days, if I remember right, with the water skin.
Let me see.
One gallon is
1 gallon, but I always only counted that as like usually like 1, but I think he might be right. Hang on a second. I'm gonna actually look that up, just to be sure, so that way we can properly plan that out. How many days can we make 1 gallon of water last? Oh yeah, 3 days.
okay. Excellent.
So you would only need, for a 2-week supply, even in hot climates, literally like one can go 3 days. So unless you're just being very poor with it. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So you would only need 6 water skins total between all of you.
Well, I'm just carrying
total of
one.
18. It's going to be a total of 18 encumbrance. Can we not refill water skins along the way? No, I mean, especially if we're going near the river.
Well, I thought that's what Tabletop said we could do.
Hey guys, how about buy a horse and cart? Horse and cart.
Ah,
What's going on, honey? Don't be talking while
I
I'm
have a
talking.
donkey at home.
Oh yeah. Also, you have Greenie, who can carry everything.
yeah.
Well,
I also have a
yeah,
donkey
that is a good
and a
idea.
wagon. My family
could-
is literally farmers. We sell things at the market.
We need a donkey and a cart.
Got it.
Or
Actually,
two.
a donkey's 8 gold pieces.
Mhm.
You know what? You know what? No. You guys are getting you guys are. I want you guys to thank him for this. When I tell you guys this, hold up. No more talking. I'm sorry. I hate to be like that, but because Tobey came up with such a good idea, because he is a farmer, he is right, and that does make sense. He's going to be able to supply you guys with 2 light horses and a full I'm gonna say coach cart for free.
Awesome.
Wow. Excellent.
At his
Free
expense.
for me.
What's up?
Free for me. It's my family's cart. Free for them. I don't know. I don't trust these guys yet.
Well, but you're gonna help them, so you guys are able to get it, and I'm not gonna make it at no additional cost. You guys may need to maybe pay for the feed.
Yeah.
Which that's not
That's
expensive.
5. Oh wow, it's 10. 2 encumbrance.
Yeah, but think
So-
about it. The cart. Well, 200 encumbrance, but you don't carry a cart on your person though.
No,
Yeah.
feed is 2 encumbrance per day.
Oh yeah.
of
But
feed.
if you carry it in the cart, then it doesn't count.
Yeah.
You just,
Okay.
now. All right, someone needs to take out a piece of paper and write this down, and then send it to me. Because now we're gonna have another storage section for you guys.
Okay, I am writing it down.
By the way, Tobey is definitely got you guys some bonus XP points coming for that.
Thank you so much.
What is the?
You're welcome.
So no, Greenie goes, we could take the family wagon. We're not using it. It's not harvest season.
Sounds
How many?
excellent idea.
Well, would it be oxen or donkeys carry leading the car?
It's 2 horses.
Okay.
Light horses.
You like horses?
Yep.
Okay.
Which means if they die, they cost Greenie 150 gold pieces to replace.
Hopefully we'll come across some ruins before then and replenish our supplies in case that happens.
Oh, that's a bummer. I thought a pack mule was 7 gold pieces. Now that's a pack saddle is 7 gold.
A pack mule is 25.
Okay, so save this.
This is a cart. Oh, hold on a second. What's the? This is a cart we're talking, yeah?
Yes.
Then a cart, but I can't see anything that tells me what the capacity of the cart is.
I've got that for you.
Okay.
I will let you guys know when you're there.
Oh, I was going to say because I just do it as a spreadsheet and just reduce it as we go along.
Oh well, yeah. I'm kind of writing everything down now, and we're currently.
Okay.
Yeah, we're currently on stream, so I'm trying to make this go a little bit quicker because we're burning time.
Right. Let's see. Well, can I afford to buy a Pavis? No. Sorry. No, I haven't got that much. So.
Going home. I'll meet you in the morning.
This is what Greenie says. Greenie takes he's probably blacked out drunk.
Okay, so we got a cart with two light horses, and we're gonna just say it's got 2 weeks worth of feed, and however you guys want to separate the cost of that, that's great. We'll figure that out a little bit off of stream. So, all right, and then you guys can just deal with the rations. So, okay. Oh, what happened?
He's bounced.
Okay.
No, he's still online.
There he is. There.
Yeah, there we go. We're back. We had a little bit of a glitch, everyone. All right, so the horses got their feed. We've got the horses. We got the cart. Greenie's lined everything up. Greenie's not really drunk. I mean, would Greenie be feeling good at this point? You succeeded at all your Constitution rolls.
No.
Oh, you're
not at all.
Okay. You're just like, I'm gonna just go to sleep in the back, guys.
No. He goes, I'll take Robbie. I'm going home. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay. See ya later. Yes.
All right, so he goes back to his house. All right. So, since you guys are waiting on the orc, would it be prudent that you guys get a room for the night?
Yes.
The messenger pays for it.
In that case, yes.
Yeah. Okay. The messenger pays for it.
The highest quality room, please.
This is a small town. What do you think the highest quality room? Well, okay. It's actually kind of a decent sized town, to be honest. I was just lying. Well, that's still like one finished bed. So he pays for each of you to stay in a room for 3 gold pieces, while Greenie went back to his house.
Awesome.
All right. Is there anything?
See where all this is happening. Rubble sort of disappears for a wee while.
Right.
Basically, He's going to look for somewhere that sells cheap rations,
Okay.
and he's going to basically say to the guy, "Don't care what it is, as long as it lasts me as long as possible," and puts a gold piece on the counter.
He gives you he does give you a week's worth of rations. About only 7 days is all he has. And he's like, "Well, these are about to expire, so I'll give you to him even less than I'll give you to you for like 1 silver piece a piece. But they're about to expire, just so you know. But there's only 7.
That's okay, as long as they'll do. All they need to do is
All right.
just keep me going.
Yep. All right. Well, they got you. You got them for 7 days.
Right.
But I think that's your only gold piece, isn't it?
That's my only gold piece, yes.
Man, I bet you're waiting for payday.
That was my pay.
Oh, the bigger payday with the adventure.
You could befriend Greenie, and I have 183.
And they bought 7 days worth of rotten food. What do you think?
That's not Toby, it's not happening, man.
I got 184 gold. You could always ask.
How do you have 184 gold?
I just won 150.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
How do you have so much money? Well, you see, when you drink and win.
I was trying to get him to come off as gold, but when he came up with a good idea about the horses and the carts, and actually it made sense, I was like, okay, you guys can keep your money. He's gonna supply it for now, but that's why I let it. Plus, you guys are gonna get good XP points. Plus, I'm gonna come up with something to actually make your life a little bit harder because I'm the GM, and that's what I do.
Well, we need that. We need adversity so we can get stronger as a party, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Or we could just stay in the safe area.
And be
Tend
poor.
to talk and make money and have a nice, quiet life, I guess.
Yeah,
But of course, it's never going to happen.
Eventually, the noisy life is going to find you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. If nobody else wants anything to do, we're going to shift over to the early morning. The sun is rising. The roosters are crowing. Greenie is somehow upside down in a barrel.
I'm just running through to see if there's anything else like that.
And suddenly he feels the pat of the barrel. It's like, Greenie, are you okay in there? And
Yeah.
it's his dad.
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay, well, why
Never slept better.
son, why are you upside down in a barrel?
No idea.
Did you go out drinking again?
Drunk. No.
Did you drink like 10 mugs of ale and then the whole keg after that? Actually, come to think of it, I don't even remember having a keg out here. Where did this come from?
My character goes, no.
You were drinking so much you fell into the keg and drank the rest of it to get to the bottom of the barrel.
Probably. But he wasn't drunk. He just fell asleep. He goes, no, it wasn't 10, it was 20.
Oh boy. All right, well, son, can you explain to me why I've got 2 dwarves and an elf out here saying that we were allowed that you were letting them borrow 2 of our horses, a cart, and 2 weeks worth of feed?
People need help, and I volunteered to help. I won gold last night to help farm an orphanage.
Oh, well, that is admirable, son. So hopefully, we're gonna let him have it because we think it's the will of our goddess Yenna, and we would like to lend our helping hand. So if you're gonna help out, buddy, I think you need to get out of this barrel and in the cart and accompany these fine gentlemen.
Breakfast?
Your mother's packed you a lunch. And since you're
Springs
going
out of the
in,
barrel, grabs his dad, gives him a big hug.
okay, I gotta breathe, son. I gotta breathe.
Oh, that's sorry. Puts him down.
All right.
I'll be back.
All right. Well, safe travels there, son. Make us proud. I think they can handle you. I think they can use your strength and keep the world a safer place.
Everyone could use a little bit of Greenie.
All right. Well, your mom passes you like some trail rations, but not enough. You know, just like 2 days worth. And she's like, well, make sure you go by the store and pick up more for your travels, and don't go a single day without eating now.
Yes, mommy.
All right. You be a big strong boy now, and you come home to us, okay? We love you.
I love you too.
All right. Well, you do that, and the halfling mother approaches Azimir because he looks like a holy person, and he says, "Can you please look after my son? He I know he's a big orc, and not a lot of people like orcs because
So giant.
But he's a good-hearted nature soul.
He's a gentle giant.
Yes.
I can sense that on him, but I don't know about Rubble here. He needs to get used to getting a party of orcs, or one orc, and us. So yeah, I'll look after him. Don't worry, I will. Just know things could get kind of hairy, but I'll protect him.
All right. I appreciate you. We worry about him, but he needs to go out and find his own place in the world.
Of course, as we all do, at least once.
All right. So you guys load everything up. Granny, do you have any money to help pay for this feed?
No, not at all.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna make you come off your gold a little bit. Dad's looking you to pony up the feed. Let's see here. Feed. Things don't come free in life, but your dad's a loving person.
Family discount.
Oh my, that's definitely not happening. Are you kidding me? What do I look?
Hey, it's not.
I'm a reasonable GM, but I'm not a pushover.
I'm not saying pushover, but family discount. Family helps family.
Okay, that's fine. Well, family of farmers in a poor town.
Hey. We're not that poor.
I didn't say you were poor. I said the town was poor. There's a difference.
So,
okay, give me a second here.
let me note that we have 2 weeks of feed and feed for the horses, and then I'll save it, and I will update it as the game goes on. But I did put what I wrote down already in the file in accounting on the server.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate that. I guess we will definitely keep that open. For that. All right, and I will look up to see what the feed is to have Tobey subtract that out of his because you pay your dad the gold coins that you owe, and I will let you know how much that is later for you to subtract that off your character sheet. All right, well, enough of that. You guys are ready, and the carts are loaded up. You guys spend all morning getting there. You guys didn't eat. Don't take anything out. Don't take any rations out because the family did feed you, and the messenger is with you too, and he's like, I will lead you guys to the keep. Evermore's going to have to wait. It's just too many days out.
The very least we can do is send messages back that way, can't we?
I already paid a messenger to do it.
Okay, good. Fair enough.
Yep. He went to the local post office. Or he's like, are we all ready?
Yep. I probably need to buy rations for myself unless I get it from home.
Well, you got 2 days worth. So horses can travel up to, I think, 60 miles a day. I'm actually going to look that up real quick because it's right here on my sheet. Horses.
See, horses would be able to, but not cart horses because they're pulling the wagon.
Oh, yeah. That is true. There would be some encumbrance on that.
It'd probably be about the same as walking speed. It's just that you've got the encumbrance.
Yeah. Well, regardless of which, well, they could still pull if they both work together because their strength is not that. I'll have to figure that out. But I'm looking at least 32 miles a day. Does that sound reasonable for you guys?
Yeah.
What I know it sounds silly, but what is a dwarf's average a day again? Was it 16?
Dwarf travels at 20 feet, which is 8 miles per day.
Nice. Because Rubble was actually thinking about how he would justify himself getting on the cart.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, they'd be able to pull everyone. It is a
It
cart.
gets you-
It's built for it.
Well, if it makes it easier for you guys, what is an orc's travel speed?
I have a 30-foot walk speed, so
30 feet, so the same as mine. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Good.
All right, well, we'll figure all that out. But you guys load up on the cart, and you guys do shove off, heading to the keep with the messenger. So, and you guys are going to go save the keep and possibly the kingdom of Evermore on this grateful
we
day.
hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting in the back of the wagon with his feet dangling is Rubble. Looking annoyed. Because he has to sit in the car. He has to sit in the wagon because it's going too fast for him.
Oh, before we set out for the journey,
Oh, you're doing it.
Azramir gives a blessing and consecrates the cart and the horses and the feed. And I mean, obviously, this doesn't have any in-game mechanical representation right now, anyways. But he basically just does the rituals and rites of the Church of Morg for the journey ahead, the journey as it stands, and stuff like that.
I'm definitely going to give you something good for that, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
That's at my discretion. All right, and you guys are off.
Rubble, don't feel you're not. You're using the equipment. You and Asimir have got an important job to do. You're sitting on there so that if we get attacked or anything, you're going to be a lot fresher than Greenie and I are. But you're resting up. You're sitting.
No,
on there
the thing
looking
is,
after everything.
you will need to be on the cart as well, or it's not doing the 32 miles a day.
Yeah, because
that-
my travel speed's 32, I think.
No, I thought it was because Rubble's 20, you're 30, so it doesn't actually. If Rubble does 8 a day, you can only do 12 a day. You see, that's why I was saying.
Okay, sorry,
That's-
I might have missed that. What was the
Right.
speed again?
DM judgment, right? If Rubble does 20, his movement is 20. How much does he travel a day?
Okay, if the movement is 20, I got it right here. Hang on. If the movement is 20, it will be 8 a day. If the movement is 30, it'll be 16 a day.
So there you go. That's what I was meaning. And the cart does 32 a day. So to get the 32 a day,
Oh right, yeah, and I'd be doing 24. Yeah, okay, fine. Sorry, I'm that must have got. Okay, yeah, fine, fair enough, no
so
problem.
everybody has to be on the cart. So it's
Okay,
that's what I was
sorry.
meaning.
Because
Okay, now fine,
you guys only travel as fast as the slowest member.
So
So
I might.
if we were walking, then we would be Rubble would be walking if anybody else is walking. He's only on the cart because it would slow everybody down, and
Right.
the messenger insisted that they get there as quick as possible.
That's
So-
fine. I'd have missed that, or I'd had a bloody glitch again. When you said that, so I thought it was going normal speed. Okay, no, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, great.
So yeah, we're all on the cart.
Well, yep, you guys are on the cart. Before we wrap this up, I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys all act out this scene for a little bit, and then so if you guys want to take a time and role play the scene, it's up to you. If not, we can wrap this up right now, and I'll be able to tell you guys what's gonna happen next.
What do you guys want to role play?
It's a nice sunny day, by the way. Decent weather out.
What is the weather like up near where the keep that we're going to is?
We will worry about that once you get there.
The only reason I ask is that I could afford to buy some warmer gloves. That was the only reason I asked.
Oh, it's still like temperate. Like you're still in the springtime.
So it's
even in the
not.
high mountains.
What's up?
even high up in the mountains?
No, it might be a little colder, but like right now, you guys wouldn't be crossing into there.
Okay.
I'd actually have to I'd have to actually research and deduce that, which right now I can't do. So if you guys want to role play real quick, that's why I gave you the ability to.
I don't know what to roleplay about, actually.
So we're going to
I was
be.
asking for party suggestions.
So we're going to Highforge, right?
So in effect, what we're doing is just climbing onto the cart and setting off. That's the part we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're
Yes.
on our way to Highforge. Okay. Well,
So, where's everybody from?
I'm from. Hold on. I need to remember the name. I'm from the Garuden Keep, the fortress of dwarven kind. At least in this age.
Okay.
And so is Rubble.
Okay.
I'm from a civilized place, unlike this town.
You're from a what?
I don't know, Rubble. They seem pretty civilized to me. I mean, they did
They
have.
let orcs in, so they can't be that civilized.
Well, yeah, but. Yeah, you're right. But, like, you need to pay attention to Greeny.
Rubble
He
takes
doesn't
out
seem like the worst
Rubble takes out his weapon oil and a stone and starts rubbing it at the axe and ignoring the rest of them after they get the comment about how I have to get on with Greeny. He just
that's not what Azumir was saying. He's just saying try to get along.
okay. When told to try to get along, he just takes out his axe and starts sharpening the blade.
Do it in short, family. Or you can get off cart.
Not this again.
Greeny, calm down.
Rubble just continues sharpening the blade as if he didn't hear a thing.
Oh, talking of family, Greeny, this you referred to the farmers there as your family. How I don't understand. I don't get that. You're obviously an orc. How did you come to live in Redwood anyway?
Greeny's real name is Karg. K-A-R-G. That's orc for runt. I born in raiding party. I left behind. I adopted by family. They raised me since I can remember.
Ah. So you are as much halfling when it comes to your beliefs. Ah. So reverencing the orc. Sorry, not the orc. The halfling deity.
Halfling what?
Yeah,
you cut out again, Colin.
The deity of trade, if I recall correctly. I'm sure I heard you mention that when you were talking to your father. Yenna. Yes, thank you. Yes. That's interesting. I think readings. I'm not sure I've ever heard of an orc being orphaned and adopted, but I could be wrong. By someone else. That makes you a very unusual person, and that's not a bad thing.
I don't like it when our family insulted that town family. Everybody aunties and uncles.
Cough, cough.
That is
village.
Again?
I said cough, cough. It took a village to raise Greeny.
I'm just trying.
Uh-huh.
No, That's a very interesting story, Carl Greeny. That is that you are. This is also being sort of said half hopefully that it'll actually sort of slightly sink into rubble. But I'm talking to Carl about this. That does make you very different.
You know, this is out of character, but I have a feeling that as soon as Greenie protects the party from orcs or monsters, then I think Rubble's disposition will turn around pretty quickly. That's just what I think. That's what I think. I don't know if that's what Rubble would do.
No, all honesty, I don't know until we get.
Okay.
No, exactly. Yeah,
I'm winging it here. I'm winging it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Well, we are approaching our 2-hour marker, so if you guys want to act out a little bit more, I can let you. But I just want to let you know we are approaching our 2-hour marker in like 15 minutes.
All Greenie has to say afterwards is just, please no insult family again. There's one line you don't cross.
You cut out again, Colin. You cut out again.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You certainly seem to be. I would not insult hard-working family farmers, and you certainly seem to be that. Very honourable, a very honourable trade being a farmer. Also, I'm going to be drawing on my character background as having been a malicious scout, and obviously keeping my eyes out for as we're going. Even though we're presumably at the moment still in relatively safe, I'm also going to be sort of keeping a lookout as we go.
All right. We
then Azimir will be singing travel songs from the Middle Earth.
Fine.
All right. We're gonna stop it right there because we are approaching our end, and so I hope you guys like that. I wanted you guys to do a little bit of role playing before we start the killing.
How often, as a matter of interest, how often are you going to be giving out XP?
I'm gonna try and do it at the end of each part. I will let you guys know. Since this was just a basic role playing one, I'm not gonna hand out any XP for this time.
Okay.
So you guys are all three of you, Azimir, Shadow Wolf, and Rubble should be at 600 XP.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Greenie is at 100 because he did act out in one session previously in the previous chapter. So I am going to give you 100 XP points for that.
I'm just wondering from a mechanics point of view. I'm not sure how leveling up works in Castles and Crusades, but obviously if there's anything,
it does seem to be slow progressive. I've been playing around with the math on it quite a bit. So with basic role playing, the book doesn't really want me to hand out too much for just basic role playing. So since you guys really didn't have any major battles or anything like that, you guys are not going to really gather XP right away. So I'm not going to hand out any XP. I will let you know when I do hand it out, though.
So, I mean, it's not so much that. Also, it's a case of how the actual mechanics works of leveling up. I don't know if there's anything sort of almost immediately comes in that's relevant. Because I think a lot of us actually get an extra background or secondary skill or something.
So,
I'm just thinking, just some things which might actually come in.
I am keeping track of all that. I actually have 3 spreadsheets full of stuff for XP.
Oh dear Lord.
No, and they're not 3 spreadsheets. I am sorry, that is wrong. I actually have more spreadsheets than that. I have 3 files. One file houses 8 spreadsheets detailing XP. It's a rubric that I actually designed, and it calculates everything for me. And then it even divides it for me too. I have it dividing from having 1 player character having up to 8.
Oh,
and then I have another spreadsheet that compares all of your guys' classes. And then and then that is also detailed with charts versus how much I'm going to hand out to you guys. And then I have another spreadsheet that I edit periodically. And that spreadsheet is basically taking stuff from the first two spreadsheets and putting it in there. So I have actually 3 files, Excel files, just built for this.
Wow. Jeez.
And I thought I was bad with my filing system.
Yeah, no, so yeah.
I've got.
Yeah, I've only got 2 files for all my DVD collection. That's only just for that, but I don't have as many as 3.
Right now, the leveling comparison chart files we are numbering at 8 spreadsheets for that too. So I have 16. I have 16, 20 spreadsheets among 3 files.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I mean, it's interesting that this is what session 5, and so far we've not gone up. We've not even gone up from 1.
Session 1 of
so-
chapter 2. I actually am writing a book on this, on what we're doing, and it's not going to be anything that I don't think is going to be published. I'm just doing it just to map out how I'm going to make my world. It helps me. So I actually have I'm actually working on chapter 5. So if we play this for long periods of time, I'm not saying I'm planning on it, but in the sense I am. I'm just seeing where this goes with this group. If we stay with this game as this group, I have stuff planned all the way out for us. By the time you reach the chapter 5 part of this campaign, you guys should be around level 4 or 5 or 6 even.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And Rubble should be able to talk.
But
Does
that also takes place over time, because each chapter is supposed to have a set amount of time. Because if you guys did chapter 1 right, the way I planned it happening, you guys would be level 2 right now.
I was going to say, I kind of thought we would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also classes don't advance at the same rate.
No, but I'm only guessing from the average standpoint. I know for a fact the cleric and the fighters would be level 2. Honestly, the rogue would have been level 3 or 4. I have all this on a spreadsheet. I've got 20. I'm switching between 20 sheets. When I plan these adventures out for you guys, I actually have 20 sheets that actually guides out it guides out the role playing sections, and it spreads out all the battles I have planned for you.
Cool. Yeah, I must admit, it's one thing I do like about.
I spend a lot of time planning, and I do spend about 3 hours. I wouldn't say 3 hours every day, but a good chunk of 3 hours. I spend I would say 3 to 9 hours a week planning this.
Wow.
And that means that you are the opposite of my GMing style tabletop.
I thought we agreed. I thought we agreed on that back in 2015.
No,
I don't know. I don't remember
I've
saying
had a
that.
I remember we
prepare like everything, and I don't prepare anything.
Yeah, I had a couple of goes at
I
DMing,
know.
and it was basically just fight. Oops, do that. No, fight. Because my way of doing it was I liked a lot of battles in my games.
If I pulled stuff out of my butt, that's all it would be. I actually have my book details where you guys can role play, where you guys can get into your character, because I want you guys to actually get into your stuff. When I do these actual plays, we're streaming this, and I'm trying to promote you guys' channels and promote who you guys are and show the world who you guys are and what we all can do as a team. So I definitely want to make sure that I have it in my head that I have to give you guys time for role playing too.
Yeah,
and the best way that's the way I can do it.
Yeah, that's why I realised that I'm not a very good DM. I spent 3 weeks to do a single battle. I actually spent 3 weeks setting up a single battle, and it was positioning all the players so people could get attacked at certain points if they did certain things. And in effect, it was one session. So I spent 3 weeks setting up one session, and it was a fight. It was a fight, and that was it.
I'm not gonna lie, honestly, that was what killed. I was playing with 2 other people. I think it was Tobey and Witch King here, and we were playing with somebody was running a game with one other person, and they were the GM, and I was the player, and that killed it for me, because we played for 4 hours. We started a battle the week before. The next week. It was either next week or the week later. We went 2 weeks. And the entire session was 4 hours long. And the whole time we only battled one group of people.
Yeah.
And it took
Well,
4 hours, and I can't do that.
Yeah,
I have to have fast
it
pace.
can. I basically set it up. It was a one shot I was doing, and it was one. And the object of it is the party woke up in a dungeon, and they've got 8 hours to get out of it. So there's no point. There's no opportunity to rest. They had to actually keep their spells, their
had to put-
arrows, everything. They had to count everything. So they had to be very careful what they did. Hence the reason why it was very timed battles. But it was just a one shot. And I realised at that point is I'm not a very good DM.
You know, and I'm glad we're touching base on this because this is something I have to give props to Troll Lord Games. They actually have a method in Castles and Crusades that allow you to do, like, how they do XP for monsters. They let you map out the monster. They give you information on the monster, but when it comes to the stats and the damage, you handle that yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to give the and they have you calculate the XP. The XP is calculated from a base and from some other rubrics, but the one main thing I like is there is a base for HP. If you don't want a monster to have full HP that it can get, you could do an average. So an average is usually like if it's got a D8, it would be like just count it as a D4 instead of 8 times the level plus whatever you have for the Constitution per level. So it'd be like 8, you know, if it's a D8, it'd be 8 times the level, and, you know, in parentheses, and then you would go to the other side and do like the Constitution times the level, and then add those two figures together. You could just do like an average, like 4 times like a level 2 creature. Oh, that's 8 points. Oh, and it's got no Constitution score. That's basically 8 points. Instead of normally it would be 16. And then you would get the XP calculated out of the amount of HP that's there. And guess what? You're still getting HP for the battle. But I'm not making you guys kill the creature at full health.
Yeah.
You know, it's what you call mob rules, which is a lot of systems are adopting mob rules where they basically only have 1 hit point, so that way battles go quicker, and you guys can actually experience both an effective battle system, which I'm sorry, to me, I do the average or I do full with you guys, and it's kept the battles going so far. And I also do hit location, because they actually have a hit location system in here, where if you hit the head and you do double damage to the head is severed from the body. If you do a quarter damage to an arm, it's severed from the body. If you do the full damage to the torso, the creature's dead, but it's got to take the full damage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's got to take the full damage of maximum HP. So they incorporate so much. I've had so many ideas. That's how the battles have been going so quick. That's how you guys took out 26 orcs and didn't even realize it. Because I took advantage of the hit location system that they have in here, and I've only measured you guys out at average HP, not the full. And you guys did get a lot of XP for that.
Well, I suppose it depends also on what you want to do, doesn't it? I mean, if you've got a party of players that likes combat heavy,
yep,
and then that's fine. But if you've got a party that prefers do a more story based thing, you do perhaps a lot of the battles go relatively quickly.
Well, there's
but
that.
You still want them to try to get the XP. You know, it's an adaptable system.
Yeah, well, there's that too, Colin, but I also look at it as minions and boss monster. Obviously, the bosses are going to have more HP.
Oh, yeah.
And the minions are just going to be average or lower. So, I look at it like that too. It actually works out in video game mechanics very great. I'm sorry, but I'm Castles and Crusades is where I'm at. Troll Lord Games has forever sold me.
Mm-hmm.
They have forever sold me. So
yeah,
that's why I support them, because they have given me everything that I've been asking for, and you know what, and I've actually talked to those guys. They're really cool.
Yeah,
and they are everything that I stand for.
Yeah, after the debacle with Hasbro and D&D,
we won't mention that. We won't mention that.
I have literally taken a step back from D&D. Yeah. Even my Magic I've not touched for a while.
Yeah,
Magic the Gathering.
Hey, we're still streaming. Let's wrap up the stream real quick, everybody, because the audience has been listening to us, and because we've been promoting Troll Lord Games. Let's wrap that up, and we can talk that private. I don't want that right now because.
No, I don't blame you.
So, Colin, is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers, real quick?
Not particularly. Hope you enjoyed the game. Come back and support us in a fortnight's time.
Yep. We will be back in 2 weeks. I forgot to mention that. Thank you so much, Colin. We'll be back March 10th. March 10th, everybody. Meanwhile, you can join on the off weeks that we're not playing Castles and Crusades. You can join me, Witch King, and Tobey for Cyberpunk 2020.
Hey.
That'll be happening next week. Don't forget.
Yeah, no.
Just making sure you forgot once. Anyway.
Hey. You didn't post anything about it, so I forgot.
Technically, I did. You didn't read anything.
I plead the fifth, Your Honor.
I have written proof. There's no pleading the fifth on that one. So, is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers, real quick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the future. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoys Greedy as much as I do.
Oh, I enjoy Greedy. I enjoy your guys' interaction the most, actually.
Rubble says nothing.
Well, what'd you say?
I'm coming to get 'em.
Oh boy. I like to see us play this adventure. This adventure will go up to, if we make it. I plan on it having, I think, 14 chapters. I hope we get to play up to that, because you guys should be around level 20 or to level 24 by then. And then you guys then your characters are gonna have their last. I have plans that your characters are gonna have one last huzzah battle royale with something. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I've already got it mapped out, planned in my notes, and I would like to see how you guys progress, because from the time the game start to the time the game end, you guys would have spanned over 20 years.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Really, dude.
So your characters will age over 20 years by the time
I can hold my breath that long.
And that's assuming you don't travel the planes and age faster, because the planes times passes differently in there.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
Greedy isn't like old and decrepit.
Yeah, I'm glad I went for a young dwarf rather than an old dwarf.
that gives me plenty of time to become a law master.
Yeah.
Retire and teach.
This is my master plan. Actually, I've just told you guys my master plan for you guys. I just didn't want to say it because I don't want us to drop at that point. So I didn't want to say anything, and I figured I just let this group grow naturally, and that's what I want to try to do. So, PJMaybe, do you have anything else to say real quick before we head off?
Well, thank you for joining us, and hopefully Rubble will slacken off a wee bit in the near future and start actually being a part of the group. We can only but hope. But yes, it has been fun, and I'm looking forward to the next one. All
right, yeah. So I'm gonna plan out some things for you guys. I'm gonna be doing some hard calculations, and I'm gonna see what I can do to bring this group a little bit together before you guys take on the keep. Maybe to help make up for the lost experience points from the last chapter. So, because you guys, like I said, you guys are supposed to all have enough to be at least level 2 at the bare minimum. For some of you guys, level 3 maybe, but we won't talk about who that is.
Yeah, you actually know whose fault that was.
I know how we can get the party to bond.
All right.
Super Blue.
Witch King, you're up.
Yeah, okay. I'm Witch KingofTsamra. I run the YouTube channel called The Esoteric Order of Nerdity. And I haven't posted in a while, well, other than community posts, but I hope to follow through on doing my overview of TechML. But no promises, because it's a lot to get through, and I don't know nearly enough of it to detail everything, but I will try to do my best and overview what I know. And if you want, you can subscribe to me. It's very helpful if you can subscribe, because it gets my numbers going, and it actually motivates me to make more videos. Anyways, that was me. I'm the Witch King, and that's all.
And I'm the GM, the host, the Game Master. Oh wait, that is GM. Never mind. Dungeon Master, the DM. There you go. The loving, friendly. Who am I kidding? I'm the dick. I'm the one. I'm the oddball out because I have to host the game, but I have to make a good story for all these characters to bond and grow, and for these players to get into them. I'm very glad that all of you guys as players have been able to join me in this conquest to understand Castles and Crusades. I love what we do. I love you guys all being here. You guys have made this experience once again the most enjoyable experience I can ever have, and I am looking forward to more of it as this year goes on. This is gonna be my go-to fantasy game. I've already decided. So what I got coming up next, guys? Well, guess what? I ordered 16. I think 16. I thought it was like more like 7 and 8. Turns out no, it was 8 and 8. And then I ordered a dice bag. So I actually have, let's see, 6, 7. No, I do have it. I do have 7 books coming from Trollord Games, plus a dice bag from them with their stamp on it. I hope to show that off in an unboxing soon. I just ordered it a couple days ago, and then I do have 8 new books to show off for Cyberpunk 2020 that I just ordered from ArcherColin Games. And one of them I have not actually dived into at all. Home of the Brave. Which is actually said to detail the entire United States and possibly other parts of the world a little bit about what's going on in those regions during the 2020 era of Cyberpunk, which was actually a game made in 19. It was originally made in 82 for Cyberpunk 2013, but 88 to 93 was Cyberpunk 2020. 94 they did a reprint, and then 2014 they did a reprint of that book again as well. And that's the edition I got, is the 2.01 edition for it. And I do run Cyberpunk with both Witch King and Tobey here. So we're playing 2020 right now, and I've got them a milk run coming up. I got to make sure I get all my notes together for that for next week. So I do want to extend I have to take a minute and extend appreciation, a loving appreciation to all my players. I love you guys. Thank you so much for making this a very enjoyable experience. I'm glad we were able to get things worked out. I know 2 of you guys are overseas, and the time there is much later than what it is here for us. And I know some of us are behind. I know 2 of you guys are behind me as well, and it's like a couple hours earlier than it would be. Like for one of you, I would just now be getting off work almost if it was, or I've only would have gotten off work 30 minutes ago or an hour ago. So. You know, I'm glad that we were able to make this work, and that we did all fork over the effort to do that. So I do want to say thank you so much, because that made this experience good.
And Colin and I are already in tomorrow, so yes, it has been fun.
Yeah, all right. Well, we are
Saturday here in 18 hours' time. We're going to be back on again anyway, aren't we, PJ?
Yes.
All right. Well,
PJMaybe.
I will not take up any more of our audience times as well as your guys's, so I want to say thank you for everyone for joining in, and please tune in March 10th, 2023. We are going to see what these guys can do, and we see what kind of adventure awaits them. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.